Angus Woods, IFA's National Livestock Committee Chairman. Angus, the negotiations on Brexit are really kicking off this week between the UK and the EU, and how the divorce is going to play out. At a more national level, at Irish level, what are livestock farmers saying to you? What are cattle and sheep farmers saying to you? And what do we need to see out of those negotiations from the livestock point of view?
Yeah, well, I suppose first and foremost, the livestock industry, beef industry, has been affected by Brexit for long before this now. Since the vote happened in June, up until the end of 2016, we estimate there was 150 million lost in the value of beef sales to the UK. So the lot of talk about negotiations starting. We've already felt the impact on this, and it's been a real hurt to farmers' pockets from that. But moving forward, what do we need from it? First of all, we need a much higher level of clarity on how the process is going to actually take place. We need, from a beef farmer's point of view, we need to be certain that we will retain free access to the UK market. The UK market has been, and we intend to make sure it continues to be our main market for our beef. We're putting over 50% of our beef into the UK, and I guess while there's a lot of talk at the moment about new markets and China and various other things, while it's very good to be discussing those new markets and whatever, the reality is it's impossible to foresee that those new markets could replace 50% of what we produce in a short period of time.
Do you have any concerns by the fact that that market is so great, and yes, it is on our doorstep, and it is the highest paying market in the world, that product of a lesser standard from other parts of the world, i.e. South America, could come in potentially and displace what we send to the UK?
That's clearly one of the issues that we would have. I mean, whatever deal is negotiated in the end between the UK and the European Union needs to have some clarity in that. We don't believe it would be beneficial for the British farmers to have such a scenario in place either, because all you would have is you'd have that lesser quality product dragging down and depressing the market in the UK also. So it's not good from an Irish beef farmer's point of view, and it certainly wouldn't be good from a British beef farmer's point of view.
And finally, your counterparts in across Europe, other beef farmers, other beef organisations, other farmer organisations, what type of conversations do you have with them with regards to Brexit?
All the farm organisations across Europe understand quite clearly the damage that a hard Brexit can do, not just to the Irish beef industry, but to the European beef industry, because we would end up in a scenario where approximately 270,000 tonnes of Irish beef would more than likely be displaced across the European beef market. So not only would it affect European beef producers, more than likely it would influence the value of other protein sources on the market, as in poultry and pig meat as well too, and you'd find that all those other protein sources, the prices would be dragged down. So it's not just an Irish beef problem, it's a European meat problem is what it could potentially be if it's not handled in the correct manner.